But these past two markets really like hit the nail on the head. And I got so many compliments on the inner lining. I never knew how long quilting takes until I started doing it. It's called like antique brass, which I know I can't like please everyone, but hey guys, welcome back to another studio vlog. If you're new here, I am the owner of Irely Boutique, or just Irely for short. And this vlog is going to be a busy one because I need to restock all of my bags, all of my pouches, scrunchies, take inventory of my shirts, take inventory of my hair claws, my jewelry, do all of that stuff because I had two huge markets back to back. So if you guys didn't watch those vlogs, I'll probably link them below. I'll put the picture of like the thumbnail here and here. But first order of business is I'm fulfilling orders. I already packaged one. I need to actually prep for the second order because they ordered a strawberry pouch and I am all out of that. So thank goodness I reordered. I reordered the fabric and it came in time, and so I'm going to cut fabric to make the pouch. They also ordered an extra large ivory scrunchie, which I already have some of those made. So yeah, let's just get straight to cutting. So yeah, while I'm prepping like the fabric to cut, I just wanted to talk a little bit about the past two markets. They were really good, like my best markets ever, and it honestly gave me a lot of confidence in what I'm doing and what I'm selling because like people like my stuff. And I know that sounds stupid, but in my previous markets, you know, like I would make back my booth money or make back some profit or like network with like other vendors and stuff. But these past two markets really like hit the nail on the head. Like, yeah, I can do this. Like people like my stuff, they want my stuff, they're interested in my stuff, they like the stuff I make, the stuff I design. So yeah, it was really good, not just financially but for my own confidence in my store. Also, this lighting is like not good, but nothing I can do about it, guys. I'm in the dungeon. I want to cut the strawberry fabric, the inner lining. I have some batting already cut, and then hopefully start sewing that because I would like to get it all packaged up tomorrow to send out by the end of the week. This is the fabric for my strawberry pouch. I also use it. It's the same one that I use to make like my strawberry scrunchies and all of that. This right here is for the inner lining. One of the things that I did differently, and I talked about this in my product launch video, is that the inner lining are all made out of like satin, and I just really like that polished look. And I got so many compliments on the inner lining and the pockets of my bags. Like people really liked that I was like this satin polished look, so that honestly made me really happy. Yeah, after those two events, I bulk ordered a whole bunch of fabric. So thank you to all those businesses for working with me. But eventually, and later on in this vlog, because what I have to do is restock, I'm going to like end up cutting all of this. But for today, I just want to cut what I need to make the pouch. I honestly wasn't expecting those orders to come through because I don't get a lot of online orders. So thank you so much. And actually the order that I'm working on right now is from somebody that subscribed. So thank you so much. Like I got that order when I was at work and I was like, wait, is this just like Shopify catching up from like my first order, or is this a different one? And it was a different one. And let me tell you guys, work's been so crazy that when I got that notification, I was like, oh my gosh, like it made my day. Like I finished the rest of the day at work smiling because it made me so happy. So thank you so much. Now time to cut my lining, which I'm so hesitant to buy these in bulk, but it's kind of like if I don't buy it in bulk, I won't have it when I get orders. And like just like what happened today, I don't know when I'm gonna get orders. So I'm like, do I just bite the bullet and order it now, or I don't know. It's a lot of cost up front, but it works out in the end. Especially if I need something like right now, I have it. Okay, this I cut 4 pieces just because of how my fabric was folded, but that's fine because I'll eventually be making more anyway. I will put that aside and let me get my batting. I've been experimenting a little bit with batting, and even though the cotton one I have to like use more, I just really like how it feels better than the polyester or even like a blend. It's just that cotton, of course, costs more than polyester. Okay, so I have all my pieces here and I'm going to pin them in place so that I can start quilting. I never knew how long quilting takes until I started doing it, and oh my god guys, it takes forever to quilt. And it might be because like I just do a whole bunch at once, but yeah, it takes a very long time. I really need to replace this cat thing, but it's like in all my videos now. I feel like it's gonna be weird, and I'm so used to seeing it that I feel like it's gonna be weird if I don't have it, but I do need to replace it because it's all like, it's actually been about a week since I've been down here because I took some time off after having those two big events back to back. So it honestly feels a little bit weird to be recording a vlog because I haven't recorded in maybe like a month. But at the same time, it also feels good to be like back in my routine. But my studio, if you will, is a mess. Like it is so messy. I have to clean it. But one thing at a time. I want to make this order so that I can get it out, and I honestly really need to start making more bags. I didn't think people would like the strawberry and cherry pouch as much as they do. I was even considering taking them off of my website because I felt like they wouldn't be popular, but people really liked them. They asked for them even after I had like ran out. So that's good. That makes me happy. Okay, I got these pinned in place. All right, I got my bobbin in, I got my quilting guide in, and I'm ready to quilt. Okay, so the quilting is done. So what I like to do next is put my little tag on it in the front. This one has to be trimmed a little bit, so let's do that. And I think I said this before in a previous vlog, but I do make my own tags. I buy like this printable paper, and then I basically heat press it onto like muslin fabric and then cut it out, and that's how I have my tag. Alright, so it's sewn on. So let's prepare the zipper. I buy the zippers like in one continuous roll so that way I can cut it to be different sizes. And because I really like this zipper. It's called like antique brass or something like that, but I really like the look of it. Yeah, I like these zippers too because it's like bigger to grab onto. And I don't know, I just really like the color, like the look of it. I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I think just so that I can get this done today, I'm just going to like do a time lapse of this part, but next time I definitely want to at least show you guys or talk a little bit more because I don't think I've actually shown me assembling the bags yet in any of these vlogs actually. So yeah, I don't know, maybe I'll still break it up, but anyway. Okay, so now that we have both sides sewn together, looks like this. Now, for the fun part, because I can actually put it together, I'm gonna sew the outer linings together, the inner linings together, leave a little gap on the inner lining so that I can pull it inside out, sew the inner lining shut, and then that is it. So it's honestly not too bad once you get like the hang. I need to stop wearing like my actual shirts down here because I get lint on it. But yeah, it's actually not too bad once you get the hang of it. But that's just it. You gotta get the hang of it. What I like to do is sew the end tab first because I sew it facing in towards the inner lining, and then I'll go all the way around. So it's ready to be turned inside out. Now when I am sewing like the sides together, I do constantly like turn it inside out so that way I can make sure I got all the seams right. This part is honestly my favorite part because it's almost done and I can see the fruits of my labor. So you want to make sure you push all the corners out, the end tab. Give it one more good look over. Cut off any loose threads, of course. The only thing left to do is sew this shut. But yeah, there you have it. The pouch. So yeah, I'm actually going to sew this shut and then I will package up her order to get it ready to send out. I'll probably turn the camera back on tomorrow when I start to cut all the fabric to restock my inventory. Hey guys, so it's actually been a couple days. I took yesterday off because I wasn't feeling well, and I'm glad I did because I really did need the sleep. So I've got some packages here. I thought I'd open with you guys before I start cutting again. So I actually ordered a different type of batting because like how I previously said, I'm experimenting with batting. This one I believe is a cotton, and I wanted to buy a cotton one because the one I'm using right now I feel like it's too rough, and although my bags sell pretty well, I felt like in this past event it could have sold better if it was a little bit softer, which I know I can't like please everyone, but that was just something that I noticed myself. Okay, this actually is not what I'm looking for either, so I might return it, although I don't know. So I ordered two kinds, like an actual what's a quilter's batting, which is like an 80-20%, 80% cotton, but that one won't be here until June. I feel like ever since Joann's closed, it's like so hard to get anything related to fabric. I don't know, it is softer, but it's just not what I'm looking for. The one that I bought, I should have kept the bag because I don't remember what's it called, but I think it was like extra loft, and it was like, I don't know, maybe just all cotton, but that one was so soft. And I'm an idiot because I didn't keep the packaging, and I don't remember. And that one I bought from Joann, so it's not like I can go back. I mean, this one's not bad, but it's like not what I want. Like, it's so thin, I can't use this by itself. I didn't think it was going to be this thin, even reading the reviews and the item description. So it really made it seem like you just quilt this, but like this is so thin, how can anybody use this just by itself? Next, I have fabric that I bought like as a wholesale when I bought it in bulk. And I really like working with this supplier because she's very accommodating. She was like, oh, you want 15? Well, I can ship it this way to save you money, or I can ship it this way to save you money. I can fold it this way. I can fold it like neatly this way. And I was like, thank you so much for giving me all those options to choose from. I was like, the cheapest way to ship is like the best way for me. And I even told her like, well, I don't specifically need it on a bolt. It doesn't have to be like 15 yards continuously. And she like made it work. It's this one, this blue bouquet one, and then the navy vine one. So I have this in bulk. My other ones have been shipped, but it's still in transit, so But for tonight, we are going to go back to cutting my fabric because that is a must. That has to be done. I'm gonna start cutting this one today, which is, everybody loves this fabric. So I think this one I ordered 20 yards because it was so popular. But yeah, let's get to cutting.
너 조금 이상해졌어. 자꾸만 시도 때도 없이 시무룩하고 고민이 생겼니. 초등학교 영어 수업 시간에 배웠었던 현재 진행형 같아. 하루에 10번 내 맘이 움직여. 이상하고 아름다운 느낌이 좋아. 걱정되고 보고 싶은 이런 기분은 현재 진행형. 사실은 나도 뭐가 뭔지 잘 모르겠어. 어쩌다 우리 여기까지 알 수 없는 플러스 ing LOV를 붙여보면 사랑인 것 같고 say goodbye를 붙여보면 헤어질 것 같아서 ing just ing 내 맘은 아직 ing.
Okay, I'm moving on to the strawberry one. I think for this one, I'm actually going to cut a few scrunchies out of it first because I'd really like to put these on my website. Some of the other fabrics where I'm just making scrunchies from the fabric that I have left over, I may not add those. I don't know. We'll see. But this one for sure, because this one I think is so cute as a scrunchie.
어쩌다 우리 여기까지 알 수 없는 비동사 플러스 ing LOV를 붙여보면 사랑인 것 같고 say goodbye를 붙여보면 헤어질 것 같아서 ing just ing 내 맘은 아직 ing.
Okay, we're actually making really good time, so we're gonna keep going. It's only 9 o'clock. Actually, only 8 o'clock. Wow, yeah, we're making really good time. Okay, so next up is the cherry ones. Again, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm going to cut scrunchies out of it and then cut the bags. here's the cherries, and actually I have this fabric right here, which I'm not going to make bags or pouches out of it, but I am going to make scrunchies because I think this one was so pretty as a scrunchie. Now moving on to the last outer fabric that I need to cut. It is this like pale green one, and this one is also really popular. So this is going to be the last one I have to cut. And then I think I'm actually going to take a break and change to something else because I'm kind of tired of cutting fabric.
너 조금 이상해졌어 자꾸만 시도 때도 없이 시무룩하고 고민이 생겼니 초등학교 영어 수업 시간에 배웠었던 현재 진행형 같아 하루에 10번 내 맘이 움직여 이상하고 아름다운 느낌이 좋아 걱정되고 보고 싶은 이런 기분은 현재 진행형 사실은 나도 뭐가 뭔지 잘 모르겠어 어쩌다 우리 여기까지 알 수 없는 플러스 ing LOV를 붙여보면 사랑인 것 같고 say goodbye.
Okay guys, I am done cutting all the outer fabric for my bags and pouches, and I'm actually going to move on and start sewing the scrunchies because I do need to restock on those, and I kind of need a break from just cutting fabric. So I don't know how much I'll be able to get to today because sewing scrunchies also take a long time, but hopefully I can get majority of them done. So I also realized that I needed to sew more of the lavender and hunter green scrunchies, so I have some fabric here too. I actually should have gone through inventory of my scrunchies better after my markets, but I only did my bags and jewelry because I was like, okay, bags I know I'm depleted on. Jewelry, I need to like reorder those. Since some of my scrunchies I made from fabric that I bought from Joann's, which I'll never be able to source again, I'm starting to like slowly phase them out and bring in new fabric, which is a great way to use like quote-unquote like leftover fabric from like my pouches and my bags. I need to really take inventory of that so that way when I sell the last one, it's sold out on my website so people can't order it. And then I have to source more scrunchies so that way my scrunchie wall is always kind of like full and like has a variety. But that's a task for another day. So anyway, I think I'm going to sew some scrunchies before I close out the vlog. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I got this new chair. My old one is right there. My husband bought me this new chair for Mother's Day, and oh my gosh, I really needed it because the other one was like so worn down because it was probably like 10 years old or something like that. But yeah, this one is so much better for my back, and it's just, oh my gosh, it's great. I wanted to show you guys.
We used to have each other's playlists. No, used to be each other's best friends. Yeah. And now we go our separate pathways, but your heart's still in mine. Yeah. And maybe we could try it next week again, but I don't wanna think we're toxic, but who cares? You said that we're over, hands under covers alone.
Okay guys, I think I'm just gonna finish up this white with blue flowers on it and then head to bed because it's 10:40 and I'm exhausted. So let's wrap this up.
Bag of all your things, the memories of when I kissed you. Remember when we used to say to each other, we belong together, me and you forever. Tell me where you've been, yeah, since our break. I'm sorry that I blamed ya for things you can't control. I've been in a daze. I left my heart out to you so you could see me through. Though you still deserve better, you stick with me cause everything.
Alright guys, I'm gonna stop here for tonight. I have all of these to turn inside out and put the elastic through it, but I'm gonna do it tomorrow while I'm watching my daughter. She's having snack or something, but I really have to work on stock, and so these next few studio vlogs might be similar to this. Yeah, bear with me. I do have plenty of more events coming up. It's only May, or I guess like it's almost June. But yeah, look forward to those. And yeah, we're gonna go back to weekly scheduled studio vlogs, and you guys can hang out with me, see a very typical day in the life of a small business owner, handmade small business owner. But yeah, I'm gonna close out here. Thank you again. If you stuck around to the end, thank you for clicking, watching, everything. You guys leave the best comments ever. And I'll see you guys next week. Bye.